Welcome to AGK's Vinyl Life. I'm your host, Anthony K. And on this week's episode, we are visiting the Archtop Vinyl Cafe, located at 109A Lakeshore Road East in Port Credit, Ontario. I'm outside the store. I've just talked to the owner and let him know what I'm doing. And we're going to go inside and I'm going to give you guys a tour of the store. And then maybe at the very end, we'll briefly talk to the owner, and then I'm going to do some crate digging and record shopping. But this is the Archtop Cafe. It's been here about 7 years now. It originally started out as a coffee vinyl bar. So they not only sold various coffees where you could sit and have a coffee, and you could browse records in the basement. They had records in the basement and a few records upstairs. But it was a combination coffee shop and vinyl cafe. Vinyl bar, that's why they call it the Vinyl Cafe now. They've now split it into two, and actually just down the street at the corner, at the very corner there, they've now got the Archtop Cafe, and it's strictly, it's desserts and things and all sorts of coffees and tea and all that is now down at the end of the street, and they've divided it now, and this is strictly a vinyl store now, and it's called the Vinyl Cafe. So let's go in and have a look, shall we? We will go in and we'll go to the basement first of all and have a look at the used vinyl, which is where it all started, in the basement. So here's the cafe, but we're going to go straight to the basement and have a look in the used records section, which is where it all started. He started off having strictly used records and a few new records upstairs, and it was a coffee bar. So you go this way.
Where's the cafe?
And as you can see on the wall here, going down, you gotta watch your head going down here. Tall people beware. And we just come down here, and this is the used record section. Full of bins, full of crates, lots of used product. And this is where it all started years ago. And we'll just pass by these shoppers here. So as you can see, this is all used records. And when he first opened the bar, this is where all the original product was. As you can see, he's got it all organized. Lots to crate dig. And this is all used product, where you can crate dig till your heart's content. Bins underneath, all sorts of dollar bins. Lots of used product. As you can see. Electronic, folk, country, jazz vocal, smooth jazz, Latin jazz fusion. Everything for the record shopper. Metal and hard rock. Some Ramones for you. Smiths. 12-inch singles. And then all the rock. Lots of rock. Lots of rock to dig through. Come around this side. More rock, more rock. More rock. More rock. So as you can see, lots of crate digging to be had here in the basement of the record store. As you can see down there, there's boxes of $5 each, 3 for $10. All sorts of records. Lots and lots of product to choose from. So this is the basement area. This is all the used vinyl. And I know he said he has plans to expand this area. He's going to be taking out a wall and expanding the used record area greatly in the coming future. And this store is constantly evolving. It is always evolving and getting better and better. And as you can see, he plans to do more down here so that he can get more product down here. But now let's go upstairs and have a look at the product upstairs. So we're going to go up now. And this is new product here. As you can see, he's got some CDs. Lots of CDs for sale up here. CDs, a few videos. Some record store day, past record store day stock here. Master sleeves. All sorts of past record store day stuff. If you didn't get in on record store day, you can get some record store day product here. Box sets. Some various box sets up on the wall. T-shirts, all sorts of cool t-shirts with different designs. Some really cool t-shirts. I highly recommend this place. Great selection of everything under the sun. And then up on the wall here, this is all new product. All new product in these bins and up on the wall here. Fantastic selection. And don't be worried, you've got every genre, every decade. Everything is represented well in this store for young and old rockers and poppers and boppers alike. And incredible, he's got shopping bags, vinyl carry bags. And this is all new product here. Reissues, remasters, new releases. An incredible selection. You can crate dig till your heart's content in this store. And he gets a lot of original stuff that I haven't seen in other record stores. As you guys know, I've taken you to Rick's, I've taken you guys to PCV. But he really like in this store because he gets things that I've never seen anywhere else. A lot of what we call unofficial recordings and some really good ones. I've picked up some real gems in here. More things up on the walls. A little bit of old stuff down here. And bins. He's currently in the process of putting these beautiful wood bins in. As you can see, plenty and plenty and plenty to shop for. Let's just give you guys a scan. Lots to see. I have planned on doing a little bit crate digging after I film this video because I know I can walk in here and not. And as you can see, he's got microphones. So for you YouTube streamers, there's some great YouTube streaming microphones there. For all you streamers, as well as headphones or karaoke, whatever. Lots of headphones, lots of great Audio Technica product here. More fabulous stuff. For those of you that didn't score a Ramones box set on Record Store Day, there you go. Still got one here. And here we've got turntables. And he does sell new Audio Technica turntables. As well as cleaning solution. Here's some spin clean solution. Some CDs, 45s. Some older audio equipment. He's got some older audio equipment there. Look at that fabulous sharp linear tracking turntable. What a classic. So he's got some old used audio equipment. He's got some, looks like Bluetooth speakers as well. He's got Bluetooth speakers. Microphone stands for to hook up your microphone if you're a streamer. A little bit of everything. It's really, really fabulous the way he's got this. And like I said, the store is constantly evolving, improving. Back in this corner used to be where this coffee bar was, which is now gone. And as I said, it's up the street now. And then up on the wall here are some real gems of vinyl. The wall of gold, as we always say. Some real gems. He's got some MoFi box one steps up there, I see. Some UHQR up there. He's got some rock books and vinyl books on the wall here, as well as all sorts of needle styluses and everything you could possibly want. So I guess the last thing we're going to do before I start crate digging is we're going to just talk to the owner here, if he's ready to just, we have some record cleaners here, record cleaning products. And this is Ron.
Hello.
And Ron has been here, what, 7 years it started?
7 years this month.
So maybe just tell us why did you decide to go, did you start out as, you didn't just start out as coffee, right?
It started off as a coffee bar with some records. Just thought the records would be a nice attachment. It started off used in the basement and it grew. And it kept growing and the coffee bar grew. We were a good indie style coffee bar. And they both grew, and honestly the records kept fighting for more and more, and I had to keep kind of pushing it back, just space-wise. And finally, it's a really nice space opened up a half a block.
That used to be a second cup, I believe,
yeah,
right?
we renovated it, and we finally moved our coffee bar in there and built it over the last couple of years.
And that coffee bar sells coffees.
So in the front's coffee bar, in the back there's a cocktail bar, wine bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have a bottle shop in there, so it's like a private LCBO, really, private liquor store. So we do all that. We finally moved the last of the coffee bar out of here, this location, a couple months ago, and we've been renovating and transitioning it into a full record store.
But I like that you still call it a vinyl cafe.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a cafe anymore. You've kept the name, which is really nice.
Yeah, we're one company. We're music. My background has been 30 plus years in the music industry, importing, distribution, agent for a lot of major brands in the guitar business, pro audio.
Yeah, and when I came in earlier, you said that I asked you where you got the name from. Maybe you tell people where you got the name from.
Well, Archtop, we were searching for a name when we started up the cafe, and my attachment to the music industry, especially guitars, we picked a name. It started with A, and it's Archtop. That's a style of guitar, not a brand. It's typically the larger body, fully acoustic, like jazz style guitars.
Yeah.
They have the F holes. They're thicker, and they're archtops because they actually have an arched top, as opposed to a Gibson Les Paul, which would be a carved top. So these instruments are typically handmade. There's a lot more care in making them, more specialized in making it, just like we thought, when making our cappuccinos and lattes, things like that. So we just saw the attachment there to the music, my history, and we liked the name, and so we became Archtop.
Future plans for the store?
Well, we've
Are you almost where you're happy to be, or other than
another month maybe? So we're building all new bins. They're all custom, giving us more depth, more storage. We're changing down this row is next, and then when we get into the basement, we're going to be opening that up. Now that we don't have fridges in there, we don't have supplies down for cafe in there anymore. It gives us opportunity. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of good vinyl used that we're going to be able to start getting more of that out. You saw downstairs. We'll get more down there.
And like you said, when you and I were talking before I filmed this video, you're bringing in more CDs, maybe bringing in some cassette tapes.
I've been collecting them, looking for the good stuff, and I've got box loads, like thousands of the CDs, and I'm just starting to put them out right now. Carving up some wall space as well for new releases. So every time we order records, we're bringing in just a bit more CDs.
Well, yeah, you've made amazing use of such a small space. When I look at other stores that I've visited and done reviews on, like Rick's and PVC in this area of the town, not downtown Toronto, who have massive spaces. But the amount of product you have in here in this small space rivals, some of these places. It really does. It's so well used.
I've got a pretty good retail background when I started years ago in my career and learned how to merchandise and just been always good at putting a lot of stuff in a small space, and just to that point before you tip over and become like a bazaar, like
Yeah.
where you don't even know what you see anymore. So it's just that level where you can get a lot in there, make it feel really warm, make it feel like you have lots of stuff.
I think one of the great things too is because you've got the downstairs for used and you've got the new stuff and other stuff up here, whereas a lot of other stores I go into, they mix the used and the new together, which I'm not a big fan of when they mix the two together, and like they'll have Alice Cooper, but they'll have his old stuff and new remasters in one bin. I kind of like the idea of keeping new and used separated.
I like that too. I think they can both work, and I've seen it, and but I like the idea of separating. I can do that, and here it works. Maybe if I was all on one floor, maybe I'd have a different.
Yeah, then like I said, when I've seen that, it's always been in a store with one floor.
Yeah. For us, for sure, it works.
Yeah, I think this is a brilliant idea because I'm sure you get a lot of people that come in here and they're just looking for new products. So boom, they're here. And the other people head straight to the basement and they browse the used stuff.
Yeah, and as we've grown the new, because of the space, we realized that we got to build a website. I looked around and I looked at the industry, not just locally but across the country, and felt most of the websites weren't very good.
A lot of them are very confusing to navigate.
They weren't having a real time connection to their inventory. I just didn't think they put enough information, etc.
So do you have a full up website? I have on it. I haven't looked you up lately online to see.
ArchtopVinylShop.com.
So can you shop the store online?
Absolutely. Everything that's in here that's new is on our site, and it's real time inventory. If it shows
just the new stuff though, just the new stuff.
Yeah, we don't have the used yet. We're going to start.
Are you going to do that?
Future
That's a big job.
It's a big job, but we'll start with the premium used. We'll put it in there.
Now, do you ship? Probably a lot of people watching the video will ask if you ship.
We have orders. Here. We've got to send out. We also do a lot of.
And you'll ship anywhere in the world?
Right now, we're shipping in Canada, U.S.
Canada, U.S. There you go, people. Canada, U.S.
Yeah. We also have people buying online and coming pick it up.
Yeah.
So that way, they see it instead of calling us and holding it, and maybe they come, maybe they don't. We say, listen, if you really want it,
buy it now.
It's right there. Buy it. We'll put it aside. You can come at your convenience. We're open 7 days a week and holidays. Our area allows for that.
Exactly.
A lot of hours.
Yeah, because this is considered a tourist area.
It
so
is, for credit.
You're allowed to be open 7 days a week. So there you go, people in the U.S. And I know I've got a lot of people watching my channel from the U.S. You guys always do well in the U.S. because of the exchange rate. You're paying Canadian dollars, and shipping's in Canadian dollars. So you guys do very well.
Yeah,
shopping.
When the lockdowns happened, I recognized, we got to get online. I didn't really want to. I wanted more of a sip and flip. Get the coffee.
Yeah.
I had a budget. I was looking for people to help me build a site, something decent. Couldn't find it, so honestly, I just did it myself, and found a way to connect the inventory real time. We have a sophisticated POS and inventory management system. Because I've had that in the past in my other companies, so I understand it. And I also used to sell a lot online. I've sold well over $1 million on eBay in my history in my previous companies. I don't.
Do you advertise? Do you use Discogs? Do you shop on Discogs?
We are in Discogs. We aren't on eBay anymore. I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of it. I buy and sell on Discogs myself, my personal collection. And I gave up eBay a few years ago. I had too many problems with eBay.
We put stuff limited, very limited. Again, I still like use my site, and I still like people coming in.
Exactly. Well, because when you use these other sites, they take a chunk.
Yeah, I'm not so worried about that. It's just I just prefer keeping it
direct connection.
Within connecting with the customer. Preference is to have people come in, obviously.
Exactly.
But you know what? When that can't happen, we got that website active.
Cool. So there you go. That's Ron. That's everything I think that we need to talk about right now. Like I said, the store is constantly evolving. I know he plans to do the same treatment with these racks on this side here, though I do like these bins. I am a fan of bins. So, but he's constantly evolving the store. And so everybody, don't be afraid to shop online. People in Toronto area, GTA, or if you're visiting Toronto, make sure you come to Port Credit, 109A Lakeshore Road East, to the Archtop Vinyl Cafe, and do some crate digging and pick yourself up some fantastic vinyl. And that's it for me. I'll see you guys in my next episode. As always, please like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you can get that annoying little ding, ding, ding that says AGK has dropped another video. And comments down below, I always reply to every comment. And last but not least, follow me on my Instagram at AGK_lifetime of vinyl. I'll see you guys in my next video. And as I always say, rock and roll.